Hello, everyone. This is another market moment with Randy Williams Gurian. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. The markets have just continued to go up, and people have poured money into stocks heading into the end of the year. I think it's driven by a couple of factors. Third quarter earnings were very strong for a lot of the companies that reported that we follow. And then the second factor is the retail sales numbers just recently that came out from some of the country's largest retailers were really strong. And that means to me that the consumer is spending money and that the consumer has money to spend. And that's really important for earnings because consumers drive about 2/3 of the economic growth in the United States. So having them have money and having them want to put that money to work. And then some of the retailers are saying there's going to be sort of a scarcity. So everybody is like, for the holidays, everybody's like, we got to get out and get this done and we got to spend money. And they're not, most people go overboard on the holidays anyway without thinking about it. So I think we're going to have a really good fourth quarter earnings number from a lot of these companies. And that's why people are continuing to pour money into stocks. I do think the market's getting very top heavy. And I'm seeing activity in stocks that doesn't make sense. These companies that are going up with not a lot of revenue, not a lot of product even available yet, and people are buying their stocks based on hope. And every time in my career when I've traded on hope, it's never worked out. So stick with the winners, stick with the big names, stick with the companies that have really good earnings. And my last point is companies that have the ability when prices go up to raise prices, but their input costs don't go up necessarily. So these would be companies that own intellectual property and they're selling that intellectual property that they've already built versus the companies that have to pay more for input costs, have to pay more for oil or gas or labor to create their products. Those won't fare as well. So you're seeing that play out, and that's why you're seeing some of the big name technology companies go up. And I think that's going to be a trend until we know that the inflation number that we saw starts to trend down. So we'll see what happens. So that's another big scary potential moment for the market is what happens with inflation. But for now, people are staying bullish, and so are we. Have a great holiday, Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll talk to you in December.